Well, it's the beginning of a new week. In the past few weeks, we've covered a good amount of stories, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop giving you more. So today we're going to talk and kick the ball off with Joe Flacco, then Josh Gordon, and then I want to dive into the new proposed onside kick alternative. So, are you ready to get your fix? Now we're going to start with Joe Flacco, who, if you didn't know, just signed with the New York Jets. And this is a one-year deal that's worth $1.5 million, which he can earn up to $4.5 million with incentives. Now, this is a very interesting move for the Jets, as now they have 5 quarterbacks on their depth chart, one of which they drafted this year, James Morgan. So I think it's safe to say, they got some good, depth at that position. Not all of them are going to make the team. A lot of them are going to go to waivers and get claimed by somebody else. But I think it's safe to say that the Jets are going to roll with Sam Darnold, obviously, as that starter. And then you have Joe Flacco as the backup, with James Morgan. I feel will be that practice squad player who could make an appearance if someone were to get injured. So I feel like the signing of Joe Flacco was a smart move. I really did. He's definitely had his fair share of starts throughout his career, including a Super Bowl victory. I think it was against the 49ers when he was with Baltimore. Now, I know last season Joe only started 8 games, went 2-6, and he lost the starting role to Drew Lock. That's kind of a bummer, but I know he didn't have a good year last year. But that could also be due to the system that he was in. So with saying that, I feel like Joe Flacco is the perfect backup for Sam Darnold, because now Darnold can even grow even more, learning from a guy who, like I said, won a ring with Baltimore, so that veteran experience. But Joe is he's not a starting caliber quarterback right now. Okay, that's why he's going to be a solid backup, and he's going to be a consistent backup. I think he has a lot to give to the Jets organization. And I'm glad that they're giving him a chance to just come in, be this teacher for Sam Darnold with that veteran experience, like I said before. But if Joe Flacco ends up hitting the field, good luck, Jets. I'm like, good luck. I don't think they can win with Joe Flacco. And with that being said, I feel like that's kind of the reason why I feel this might be Joe Flacco's last year in the NFL, and he might retire for sure. So, moving over to Josh Gordon. Now, if anyone is aware, this guy has had his fair share of, problems in the NFL. He's been suspended 5 times since being in the league in 2012, which is too much, in my opinion. The main reason is due to the fact that he just can't pass a drug test time and time again. He just can't do it. However, though, earlier this year, the NFL decided to stop testing athletes for medical marijuana or marijuana, period, which is the main problem that Josh Gordon had. He couldn't stay off of it, and that was getting him in trouble. He also came up with a story where he said he never played a game sober when he was in high school, college, the NFL. He was either drunk or he was high, and that's just the case. Of point being that if he can put up those numbers intoxicated, what is he going to do sober? I want to see that. I want to see what he can produce when he's not on anything. So I think this is a perfect situation for Gordon. Like I said earlier, I believe he's still a very good receiver. I mean, when he was last in the NFL, he had, I think, 426 yards with 27 receptions, which is 15.8 yards a reception. That's pretty good. I mean, this guy is still a top receiver, and he can prove that. He's going to be able to help the team move the ball down the field at a consistent rate. He's going to be able to get you into that red zone because he's a very, very good route runner. You've seen it with the Cleveland Browns way back. But yeah, when he was with the New England Patriots for a short stint, I think you could kind of see his ability to still be a force in this league. He still was out there balling out. He was mainly one of Tom Brady's biggest receivers. Then he went to Seattle, of course, and that's where he was suspended indefinitely because he failed another drug test. So I mean, this guy, don't get me wrong, this guy's pretty good. Okay, he's a very good receiver. He's 6'3", 225 pounds. Runs a 4.5 240. Sorry. So why not give him a chance? If he gets reinstated, if he were to get reinstated, and the commissioner grants him permission to become a free agent, somebody better be calling. Some team, some GM better be calling Josh Gordon and at least talk about some things. I know a lot of people are going to have they're going to be skeptical because is he going to fail another test? Well, it won't be for marijuana. What else is it going to be for? Is he just going to be a dud? I think Jordan's going to be a game changer for any offense. And if he comes back into this league, he's going to get signed, no doubt in my mind. One team that kind of is in the back of my head is Green Bay. They need another guy. I feel that'd be a very, very good fit. He can go to Jacksonville, even though they just got Laviska Shenault, but I don't think he's gonna go to Jacksonville. He can go back to New England. I just don't think they're gonna want to deal with him. But wherever he goes, and when he gets in this league, he's going to get signed and he's going to ball out. No doubt in my mind. No doubt. Now we're going to switch gears to some big news that broke out about an onside kick alternative. So it was proposed that instead of kicking an onside, you can now decide to go for it using the offense. So if you elect to go for it, you start out, it's fourth down, so it's 4th and 15, and you start with the ball on the 25-yard line on the kicking team, like on the kicking side of the field. So you got to get a first down. So I think the first down is at the 40-yard line. And if you get the first down, obviously it's going to be your ball, just like it would be if you were to recover an onside kick. But if you don't convert this first down, then it's the opposing team's ball wherever you are stopped. So like, let's say I were to catch a ball for 10 yards, I don't get the first down, well, where I was tackled, that's where the opposing team would get the ball. So, I mean, I like that. I like that idea. You only get this option 2 times throughout the game. And once you elect to go for this 4th and 15, you can't get out of it. So if you tell the ref, hey, I'm going for it, we're not going to onside it, but we're going to go for a 4th and 15 pass kind of thing. And then all of a sudden a penalty happens. Well, that sucks because you can't change your mind. You can't say, oh, well, now I'm going to kick it. Nope, you already said you're going for it 4th down, so now it's either 4th and 20, 4th and 10, good luck. And so be it. I think this is a very crucial move because here's a scenario. So let's say you started the game, right? You decided, I'm going to get the ball at half. I'm going to kick to start the game. And now before halftime, say you're winning 14-0. Okay, and you still have a minute or 2 left before half. And you're like, you know what? Let's kind of put this game out of reach. So now you decide to go for this onside alternative, as you would say. And you successfully get the first down. And then you end up scoring. Okay, well now you're up 21-0 at half, okay? And then you get the ball to start half. In the third quarter, now you can potentially go up 28-0 in a blink of an eye. Just like that. Bam, you're up. Pretty much solidifies the game. It's a 4-possession game at that point. It's pretty much over. So like this almost ensures that ties won't happen. I feel like a lot of teams are going to utilize this, and I hate ties. I mean, I don't think anybody in the NFL likes ties. I don't think it should be a thing. I think you should keep going. Once overtime is done, you guys are still tied, go for a quick shootout at the goal line. You guys each get 3 passes or something. But it's also going to solidify wins for teams. Like I said with that scenario, 28-0 at third, boom, now you pretty much won the game. Now you can relax a little bit, take a breather, you know what I'm saying? So, this rule, it's perfect for a Patrick Mahomes, who is a gunslinger, or a Russell Wilson, or a Drew Brees, Lamar Jackson. It's very, very crucial. This is something I think the NFL is waiting for. I think it's something that's going to make the excitement come back a little bit. Because let me tell you, onside kicks are far in between. It's really hard to get one nowadays, and that's why a lot of teams stay away from it unless it's last like 4th quarter and you need to win this game. You're not going to see an onside kick. It's just this is a better way to say, hey, you can have a chance, put some more points on the board so we don't have these ties. So, I love this addition. I really do. I'm very excited to see how teams are going to utilize this, how they're going to use it. And I also want to see if it's going to make or break a team. Because who knows? If 4th and 15 and you don't get it, yeah, you're kind of SOL and it's their turn, right? But I think it's going to help a lot of teams just kind of glue together, kind of piece together those wins where a team that could be 11-5 is now a team that's 12-4 or 13-3, something like that, because they did this onside alternative. So, like I said, I'm super excited. Can't wait to see how they utilize it. And we'll see how this season goes because with this change, I think it's a big thing. The uniform changes. There's just a whole bunch of things. It's going to be an exciting year. And, that's all we got for you today. So thanks for stopping by. And you just got your fix with the Wicks.